Welcome to another edition of Breaking News brought to you by Source Selection Soundbites. Today we will discuss the case of IBM and Presidio that was decided at the GAO. The case pertains to the Customs and Border Protection's establishment of a federal supply schedule blanket purchase agreement to provide enterprise data center support services for its Office of Information Technology. The solicitation provided that task orders pursuant to the BPAs would subsequently be issued on a fixed price, labor hour, time and materials, or hybrid basis. The evaluation factors were technical, management, past performance, and price. The pricing submission was composed of a required spreadsheet. The agency also provided the historical labor categories and labor hours, but it allowed deviations from the historical information as long as an explanation was given in the vendor's response. Once the quotations were evaluated, the agency awarded BPAs to Agilex and Leidos. Upon becoming aware of the awardees and their prices, IBM and Presidio protested the agency's actions. The protesters argue that the price of one of the awardees, Leidos, was well below the prices of the protesters, thus the protesters essentially argue that the agency's award to Leidos failed to properly consider what the protesters assert was an unrealistically low price. In addition, the protesters assert that the Leidos quotation should have been rejected for unrealistically low labor rates. The GAO noted that the agency is only required to determine whether prices are fair and reasonable. Moreover, the GAO said while an agency may conduct a price realism analysis in awarding a fixed-price contract for the limited purposes of assessing whether an offeror's low price reflects a lack of technical understanding or risk, offerors must be advised that the agency will conduct such an analysis. En route to finding against the protesters, the GAO stated that it has previously held that in the absence of an express price realism provision, it will only conclude that a solicitation contemplates a price realism evaluation where it expressly states that the agency will review prices to determine whether they reflect a lack of technical understanding, and where the solicitation states that an offeror's submission may be rejected on the basis of low prices. Absent a solicitation provision providing for a price realism evaluation, agencies are neither required, nor permitted, to conduct one in awarding a fixed-price contract. Given this set of facts, this portion of the protest was denied. Now let's address a few of the lessons learned from this protest. They include, 1. Price realism in a fixed-price environment requires an express provision or a combination of technical understanding and the possibility of being rejected for a low price. 2. Without such provisions a realism analysis is neither required nor permitted. And 3. A price realism analysis is an optional exercise, so the solicitation must provide notice that the agency plans to do it. In this episode of Source Selection Soundbites, we discussed the IBM and Presidio case, and the price realism principles associated with it. This concludes today's Source Selection Soundbite. If this video was helpful, hit the like and subscribe button to ensure you don't miss any new material. If you want more details on the subject, they are available on the Source Selection Answer app. It contains lectures, quizzes, court cases, sample documents, and more material that allows practitioners to quickly obtain actionable knowledge. Thanks for watching. See you next time.